Hey guys, so last time I realized that there is no stopping midway through right now. There's no way to continue a game. So I lost the previous character. I'm going to jump in and try and run through a run of the new update. I think for this one, well, I'm still going to read through. I may not make it. I probably won't because it's pretty long. It can be a pretty long game if I'm stopping to read everything too. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I might play. Nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. So here we go. New game. Choose a character portrait. I want. We're gonna go. We did assassin, even though I kind of got knocked out of that one. I'm gonna do battlemage. They gain 1 to their damage reduction score, so that's handy. Use wands, robes, and bracers. Okay. The character's background. I'm gonna give them combat healer because that's I'm gonna go side to side. I did Young Idealist. Next is Mystic Wanderer. They get a Destiny Potion, a damage bonus, and starting health +2. And they will be from the Eastern Coasts. 3 to starting health and 1 to attack bonus. Speedy. Just Speedy. Just call me Speedy. Yes. Here we go. Standard game. And we're gonna do this. Lonely Caverns. The pursuit begins. The only difference here is it shows that they have made their way into the Lonely Caverns. I think everything else is the same on the intro. Pursuit begins. The Lonely Caverns are a sprawling network of caverns and tunnels that delve deep into the earth. The caverns are home to all manner of monsters, from giant spiders to twisted aberrations, and rumors persist of even more dangerous creatures lurking in the darkness. However, the caverns are not entirely devoid of life. A strange religious cult known as the Children of the Void has made its home there. This cult worships a dark entity that they believe resides at the very heart of the caverns, and they are willing to do whatever it takes to protect their god and their way of life. The Children of the Void don't realize the creature they worship is a dreaded Lich King who rules over the depths with an iron fist. This dark sorcerer has mastered the arts of necromancy and has made it his life's work to create an army of undead soldiers to do his bidding. He lures the unsuspecting into his lair, only to turn them into mindless, undead thralls. Boom. Giant snake. The ground trembles and loose stones cascade down the slopes as a massive reptilian head emerges from the cavern's walls. It's a giant snake. Its coiled form nearly the length of a tree trunk, with iridescent scales that shimmer in the dim light. The serpent's gaze fixes upon you, a mixture of curiosity and annoyance in its eyes. It's been disturbed from its slumber, and it isn't pleased. 13 health and 3 damage. What if I burn you? I like that there's a different sound effect for the wand attack. That's cool. I don't like being bit by a snake. Take that, foul serpent. Gold. We got gold. Oh yeah. Fungal bloom. In the depths of the Lonely Caverns, you happen upon a deadly fungal bloom of mushrooms. Their caps large and grotesque. The air around them is heavy with a sickly, sweet odor. As you draw closer, the mushrooms release a noxious cloud of poison spores into the air. The spores hang in the atmosphere like a malevolent mist, swirling and dancing with sinister intent. Your instincts kick in, and you react swiftly, drawing upon every ounce of your survival knowledge to roll the dice. But the spores burn your throat. spectral tentagrip. You encounter a nightmarish sight that chills your very soul. Before you, a monstrous entity emerges, a writhing mass of shadowy tendrils and eldritch appendages. A creature known in legends as the spectral tentagrip. This abomination defies all reason, its form constantly shifting and undulating. Its numerous writhing appendages reach out in all directions, trailing off into the darkness. The spectral tentagrip exudes a malevolence that hangs heavy in the air. Its tendrils seem to hunger for contact with living flesh. Spectral tentagrip. Ah, I've been hit. Ooh, take a hit. No, I've been hit again. Gotta blast this thing. Burned it up. Alright. Oh, what did it have? Death aura whenever you hit the enemy, you lose life. Dang, it hurt me a lot. We got a pretty good amount of gold and XP from it, though. Deep Goblin. A growl reverberates through the cold air. Your torchlight reveals a dimly lit alcove where a malevolent presence awaits. A deep goblin, hunched and grotesque, emerges from the shadows, its glowing, malevolent eyes locked onto you. The creature's warty skin clings tightly to its wiry frame, and its bared yellow teeth glint with malicious intent. The goblin's hatred for all living beings is obvious, and its grotesque form tells a story of cruelty and survival in the unforgiving depths. With a guttural snarl, the deep goblin lunges at you. And dives in one hit. Ow. Ah, get it off! More gold. That's pretty good gold, too. I didn't check the XP. Craves to dwarf. Deep within the oppressive gloom of the lonely caverns, you stumble upon an emaciated dwarf, his eyes wide with madness, his beard matted and unkempt, which is normal for dwarves. The dwarf is a mere shadow of his former self, having been driven to the brink of insanity. As you as a normal dwarf has been. No, I'm kidding. As you approach cautiously, the dwarf's gaze locks onto you with a frenzied intensity. His voice, a cracked whisper, is filled with delirium and despair. You shouldn't be here. None of us should. The horrors. They won't stop. They can't stop. The dwarf's descent into madness is evident as he lunges toward you, his movements erratic and uncontrolled. Kaboomasa! Poor guy had to be blowed up. Boom! Big defense bonus, 3. Wow. Void Warlock. A sudden blaze of crimson light cuts through the gloom. Your eyes narrow, and in the distance you spot a sinister figure. A warlock in service of the children of the void stands before you, his bald head gleaming with malevolence, as only a bald head can, and his pointed ears giving him an eerie... His ears are eerie? Sorry. Otherworldly appearance. He brandishes a staff topped with a blazing inferno, flames dancing hypnotically at its zenith. He cackles with delight. You dare intrude upon our sacred domain, fool! He spits, his voice dripping with malice. The children of the void shall tolerate no interference. You shall burn in the fires of our devotion. Now if I shoot you with fires of devotion first. Fires of devotion? Ha-go! Blew him up. Alright. I'm rolling good now. Regeneration! I love it! Please equip that. Oh, lovely. My favorite. Stone Warden. You find yourself confronted by an imposing and formidable presence. Before you stands the Stone Warden, a creature magically hewn from the very rock of the caverns itself. Its massive form looms over you, and its cold, unyielding eyes bore into your soul. Its stony limbs, etched with runes, stirs to life with a ponderous grace. Its purpose clear. It is a guardian of these forsaken depths, tasked with preventing any intruder from venturing further. With a resolute determination, the creature moves to block your path, a living barricade forged from the earth itself. Which means I'll need to use diamond magic. Diamonds cut the stone. Woo! A whole grouping of shards of diamonds. Tear him up. Back to the earth with you. Novice bracers got another boost to defense. Get some good items this time. Dwarf alchemist. She's kind of cute. You enter an alcove that exudes an unusual fragrance, a mixture of herbs, minerals, and the distinctive aroma of alchemical concoctions. There, you find a female dwarf alchemist hard at work, her brow furrowed with concentration. The alchemist's eyes meet yours, and she offers a warm, welcoming smile. Ah, a fellow traveler indeed, she says. Her voice is sturdy as the stone around you. Some more like, ah, a fellow traveler indeed. Isn't that right? I brew potions that can mend your wounds and bolster your strength. They aren't free, but I can offer a sample if you'd prefer. Yeah, give me a sample. Sample is free. Health potion for 50. Isn't that a little expensive for health potion? I'm just doing it. Just doing it. Quiet alcove. You stumble upon a quiet alcove tucked away from the creatures and dangers that lurk in the lonely caverns. The chamber is dimly lit and the cold air chills your bones. With a sense of urgency, you set to gathering dried moss and flint. Sparks fly as you strike the flint against the moss, and soon a flickering fire takes hold. The flames cast a comforting glow, and their crackling provides a welcome respite from the unending darkness. You sit by the fire. The warmth seeps into your weary bones, and for a precious moment, you can forget about the relentless pursuit of the celestial prism and the harrowing encounters you've faced. You still get very little rest. But at least you were warm for a little while. Devilish imp! Your senses detect an unsettling presence nearby. From the shadows, a devilish imp emerges, its eyes gleaming with mischief and malevolence. This wily creature, no larger than a child, patrols the cavern halls with an intent that is far from benign. The imp, its leathery wings, twitching from anticipation, moves with uncanny agility, attempting to cut into your path and obstruct your progress. It is a trickster of the darkest order, and its motives remain a web of deception and malice. It is magic resistant. Wands deal 1 less damage than normal. Doggone it. Man, just enough to give it an extra hit. I'm able to avoid it so far. Oh no! Get out of here! Blast it. We got another novice bracer, which is the same as what we have. Okay. Loot it and move on. Bat swarm. Looking up, you're met with a nightmare sight. A vast swarm of bats, their leathery wings beating in unison, descends upon you like a malevolent cloud. Their eyes gleam with hunger and their fangs glisten with anticipation. In an instant, you are engulfed by the frenzied horde. The bats dive and swoop, their raking claws and vicious bites preparing to strike from all angles. Oh no. The bats tear into you, lose 4 health. At least they didn't engulf me. Wow, that's a crazy attack. Void sorcerer. You find yourself face to face with a malevolent sorcerer. A lot of malevolence going on here. His orange robes billowing ominously. His eyes burn with an eerie fire, and he mutters arcane words under his breath, like Jehoshaphat. Halt, he hisses, his voice echoing through the caverns like a sinister whisper. You meddle in matters beyond your comprehension. The celestial prism belongs to Queen Malvina. Surely you must see that she has already won. I shall ensure the knights escape your pursuit, and you shall meet your end here in the dark embrace of these caverns. With a sinister incantation, he unleashes a barrage of dark magical fire. Countered by ice! As any intelligent wizard would. Nice, got him. Leather vestment, can't equip that. The leather impedes my spell casting. Experience time! Let us infate ourselves. Maybe accuracy. Let's be a little more accurate. Fate's really good too, but I'm gonna boost our accuracy just a little bit. I don't want to be missing quite so often. Void ritual. You find yourself hidden among the shadows, observing a cryptic and unsettling scene. The children of the void, a sinister cult, have gathered in a chamber to perform a dark ritual. That gives them 3 black mana for only 1. It's really busted. It's crazy. The The cultists are arranged in a circle surrounded by an array of runes etched into the rocky floor. As they chant in a language that sends shivers down your spine, you watch with a mixture of curiosity and caution, keen to learn more about the cult's sinister machinations. I like machinations. That might be wrong, but it sounds better to me. While you wish to glean insights into their activities, you must remain concealed in the shadows, wary of being spotted. Learn nothing of value, sadly, but they didn't spot me at least. Skeletal Champion. A formidable and sinister skeletal champion emerges from the shadows, an enforcer in the employ of the Lich who rules these depths. Despite its stark appearance, the creature exudes an eerie intelligence that belies its skeletal visage. The undead creature moves with a deceptive predatory grace, its bones articulating with preternatural swiftness. I mean, after all, it's just bones. Nothing else to hold it back. It is a skilled and cunning adversary, carrying out the Lich's malevolent orders with ruthless precision. The creature's glowing eyes lock onto you, the intent to ambush and subdue you evident in its calculating gaze. Whenever an enemy has 2 damage, I tend not to be afraid of it at all. Anti-Bonius! Got him! Alright. More gold. Save that up for something good later. Wise Gnome. Amidst the subterranean labyrinth of the lonely caverns, you stumble upon a sight both unexpected and heartening. A small chamber adorned with ancient runes and softly glowing crystals. Within, a wise gnome with a long silvery beard and a contemplative gaze welcomes you. The gnome is a seeker of knowledge, a custodian of the cavern's secrets, and he has a gift to bestow. Greetings, traveler, he says with a warm smile. I see you are on a quest of great importance. I offer you a boon, an infusion of wisdom and insight that may aid you in your pursuit of the celestial prism. Yes! Fill me with knowledge! I'm a vessel for intellect. Lava flow. Uh-oh. In the heart of the caverns, you encounter an awe-inspiring and perilous sight. A relentless lava flow. Its fiery molten currents glowing like liquid sunlight as they snake through the rocky terrain. The seething heat radiates from the flow, and the scent of smoldering rock fills the air. The rhythmic hissing symphony of boiling lava serves as a constant reminder of the danger at hand. The molten river blocks your path, its churning depths a barrier that must be overcome. Its surface appears as though the very earth has been sundered, giving way to a cascade of liquid flame. You must now navigate this hazardous obstacle, a test of your ingenuity and resilience. That's tough to get past. Ooh, severely burned by the lava. Dang. Good thing I have regeneration to help out. That was a rough one. Void Infiltrator. With stealthy precision, a cloaked figure emerges from the darkness, her malevolent intent unmistakable. This sinister cultist, an acolyte of the Children of the Void, has been dispatched to halt your progress by any means necessary. With a malevolent glint in her eyes, she makes her move, attempting to ambush you with the element of surprise. Sounds like she didn't do a very good job of that. You need surprise against me! Hold my wand up, cock it like a shotgun. Infiltrate this! We got novice robes. Well, that makes sense. Novice robes from an acolyte. But we're gonna loot those and move on.